On lesson number 5 of 5-Minute Theory. This is the last one that I provide a free PDF for you to download and print out so that you can do this lesson with me. After this lesson, you got to buy the book, okay? And you can't fault me for wanting to make a living or put my kids through college. Kind of what it is. So anyway, this lesson really is about naming notes on the bass clef staff as quickly as possible. So we're going to call these speed tests. So we're going to see how fast we can get at naming notes. As we do at the start of every lesson, we are going to write our name at the top of the page. Okay. I'm the only marked W in class, so I can put a W and not spell my last name. But all we're doing here is we're seeing the time signature of 4/4 time. And notice the first thing I'm going to do here is just group the quarter notes into bars. So if I think of 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to have a bar line. I don't have to write the numbers, but I just count 4 quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw a bar line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget, at the end of a piece of music is a double bar line. So just do that really quick at the beginning before we name the notes, just so that you can form those notes into measures. All right, so number 1, we have all cows eat, all cows eat grass, all cows eat, all cows eat grass, all cows eat, all. So right now I'm saying all of this for you. After a while, I'm not going to do that, okay? If I were you, I would just say it to yourself, okay? You can say it out loud, but then people will think you're weird. But if you say it to yourself, and the faster that you get at it, at counting up the spaces and the lines, the faster you're going to get at reading music. 3, or actually number 2 is 3/4 time. So let's quickly draw on our bar lines. So we're just counting 1, 2, 3, bar line, 1, 2, 3, bar line, 1, 2, 3, bar line, 1, 2, 3, double bar. That's just a quick, easy way of reinforcing what a time signature does to grouping notes into measures. Now, let's see how fast we can spell the notes. These are all spaces. All cows eat grass, all cows eat, you got it. Let's do it. Ready, go. All cows eat, all cows eat, all cows, okay, so grass, all cows eat, all cows eat, all cows, grass, all. Pretty soon you can do it without saying all of the things. You can just know that that top space is a G, okay, grass, or the bottom space is always an A. So you don't have to think about the sentence. You can just get those two, and then in the middle two, C and E. That's pretty simple. Gets a little tougher on the lines. Line number 3, let's do our bar lines first. How many counts per measure? 2, so we're thinking 1, 2, bar line, 1, 2. Okay, just separate every 2 counts into measures and do a double bar at the end. So on this one, we are doing the lines, and just remember, good boys do fine always. So you always know that the first one is, the first letter is a G for good. Then we count up. Good boys. Good boys do. Good boys do fine always. Now the faster that you can recognize that the top one, the top line is always an A, you don't have to count all the way up. You can just know that any note on that top line is an A, so you don't have to really count up. All right, keep going. Good boys do. Good. Good boys do fine. Good boys. Hey, I already know that's an A. I don't even have to say it. Good. Good boys do fine. As we go on to number 4, we're going to get faster and faster at this. So first, let's do our bar lines. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you get to the end and you don't have 3 counts, then you know you did something wrong. All right, let's name the notes. Good boys do fine. Good boys fine. Good. Good boys always. Good boys do. Good boys fine. Good. Do. Always. Boy. All right, so I'm saying it to myself so fast that I don't really even have to think. I can almost just knock them out really, really quickly. All right, if you've got that and we're getting faster and faster at naming those notes in the spaces and the lines, move on to the second half of lesson number 5. Just doing a little bit more, but now the notes are mixed between spaces and lines. So it's not always only lines. So now you have to alternate between all cows eat grass and good boys do fine always. All right, so let's do the bar lines first on number 5. 4 times. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double bar. All right, now let's name these notes. So spaces, all cows eat grass, all cows eat. Oh, a line, good boys do fine, do. Oh, another space, all cows eat, all, good boys do fine, always, all cows eat, good boys. So now I really kind of are messing with your mind because I'm making you go back and forth between notes that are in spaces and notes that are on lines. Now I'm doing this really fast. So if you can't keep up with me, the best thing to do is just stop the video and work on naming the notes without writing it in. Okay, we'll do that on the next line. Number 6, let's draw our bar lines in. 2, 4 time. Okay. I didn't even stop to tell you what to do. Hopefully you can keep up with me. Now in this one, I am going to just say the note names without writing it in. Okay? You can do this a couple of ways. You could just kind of say the note names as you touch each note on the staff, or you can just visualize what the next note is with your eyes. I like to touch the note with my finger. So I'm going to do that with my pen on my iPad just to keep us in time. So don't write them in yet. I just want you to say the note names. All right, I'm going to use my little highlighter on this. So this is a C. Good boys. Good boys. Fine. G. D. A. Are you keeping up with me? C. E. A. F. C. A. As we're doing that, you just want to touch the note on the staff and see if you can name it as fast as possible. Now I do this a lot of time in class where I'll put a metronome on, touch a note, say the note, touch a note, say the note, touch a note, say the note. And then I'll move the metronome up and get faster and faster without writing it in. Because once you write the note names in, you're basically looking at what you wrote in. So now let's just go ahead and write in those note names. All right, let's see how fast you can do this. I'm going to go really fast. See if you can keep up with me. If you played piano, I bet that you can do that extremely fast. Okay, if you haven't played piano and this is your first time of reading music, I bet it's kind of hard. Okay, and that's okay. It's okay, but the faster that you get at it, the more practice that you have, the faster you can recognize all of these notes on that keyboard. Okay, so I really encourage you to stop the video, erase everything that you wrote down there, and just see if you can find those notes and say those note names out loud. Let's move on to line number 7. In this one, I'll provide the note names and you draw the quarter notes. Okay, and don't forget to use the proper stem direction on each note. So as I'm doing this, a B, I know that good boys, my note head is going to be on the second line and my stem is going to go up. Okay, C, all cows, so that's going to be in a space and my stem direction is up, because remember my rule, if it's below the middle line, the stem direction goes up. If it's above, on or above the middle line, your stem direction, it's the opposite, right? E, which means a space, all cows eat. D, good boys do. Okay, did you get the stem direction? Because I'm on or above the middle line. Okay. A as a space, all. Okay, that's down here. But I can also have an A that's a line. Good boys do fine always. top of the staff means my stem direction is down. F, good boys do fine. B, good boys. G is a space. Now G is down here for good, but my spaces are all cows eat grass. So it would be there. Are you making those really nice and legible? Line G is the bottom. C, all cows. Stem direction is up. And D, good boys do. All right, middle, stem goes down. All right, so you should be able to do that on your own and then just use my video here to check your answers. Don't just do it with me and not think for yourself, okay? A lot of times it's better, fill out the entire worksheet, see if you can figure out what I'm asking you to do and see if you can do it, because that requires you to think, and then use my video just to check your answers and, you know, just see if you've got everything right. When you're learning music theory, all of music, whether you're learning how to play an instrument, everything is a foundation that we build that's really solid, that we can learn the next skill, and it completely keeps layering up. So everything that you learn builds upon that foundation. So I really encourage you to get everything right and understand everything before you move on to the next lesson.